I mean, since nobody else, since fucking the gay Santa Claus isn't here.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from across the land, welcome to The Well.
Monkey, that's the first time you've ever got to do that in 3 years.
I know. Wow.
Isn't AP a fucking hog, a fucking spotlight?
Well, you know. Oh, you think we're both hogs of the spotlight.
And you all know it's me. No, but anyways, welcome to The Well, guys. AP is not with us tonight. He's got a sick child at home. So we got Danjo in the house from Viscerous.
Yeah.
Viscerous sounds really familiar to me, doesn't it? You guys are headlining our show on the 18th of September at Wired Pub for the Suicide Prevention,
right.
aren't you?
Yeah, sure. We're wicked excited about that.
So we got
we're stoked. We're stoked to all hell.
Good guys from we got Arcade Radio in the house.
Radio,
who's the other band you guys have coming in?
Evil Shadows.
Evil Shadows. Yep. We have Bobo the Bread Boy. We have Mike Beasley. Beastie.
Mike Beastie.
We have a whole bunch of people coming. Guys from All Pro Promotions, Nappy Face Entertainment, Hellfire Entertainment Media Group's going to be in the house. We got so much stuff. Thanks to Obscure Diamond for making our flyer for us. We had to adjust a little bit. Also, this is the after party show for Magnum Pro Wrestling, the 18th. Also, we're going to be at the Walk that morning too, a bunch of us. So make sure if you guys don't know what we're talking about, go to the Wells page, find the event, and just kind of follow along as we go.
Well, and also, if you guys, if you're a supporter for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, we have the walk is actually going on this year.
Yeah.
It's actually happening.
We haven't gone for like 3 years, have we? 2 years, something like that.
2 years, I think. We've obviously.
Your daughter went that 1 year.
Yeah.
Under the bridge. That's 2 years ago.
Yeah, when we sat on the troll and took all kinds of pictures.
We spawned on that troll.
Yeah, I know. But it's shut it. You guys can come down to the riverfront, register right there, or register online. Look up AFSP. Foundation.com. Is that what it is? I think
it's on the page. It's on the event page on the 18th. So if you go to the 18th, the event there, that's the after party for Magnum Pro Wrestling for the Suicide Prevention Walk of Omaha. There's a link there. There's a link to everybody's that's performance links inside that discussion board.
Yep.
There's tons of info in there. We just keep on adding to it and adding to it and adding to it. If there's something special you want to see from one of these guys, if you like one of these guys like Viscerous, if you're a fan of Viscerous, if you want to start a song play, you better let them know, because we only got a lot of time to make people happy and all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
so
and again, you guys can register right down there when you get there, or if you want, you can register with our group. Our group is Sartori. Yeah,
you don't have to do a
virtual walk. You don't even have to physically be there.
So the cool thing about that day, just to bring this up before we dive into Viscerous and something else we have going on, the walk is all ages, right? It's handicap accessible, all that fun stuff. Amy and the team over there at the FSP from Nebraska, Omaha, they do an awesome job every single time they put one of these events together. That's all ages. Magnum Pro Wrestling that afternoon, I'm telling you right now, is going to be phenomenal. There's some cool stuff that's going to happen, which, you know, how professional wrestling works. You can't spoil it, right?
Yeah.
So just you want to go to that, and that's all ages as well, right? Unfortunately, the Wired Pub is a 21 and over show because we cannot have the liability for the bar to have minors in the bar. But if you take your kids to the Magnum Pro show and you bring your ticket stub or your proof of coming in, you get $5 off the $10 at the door.
Save you some drinks, man.
That's one beer. We're giving you a beer back for coming to both events.
There you go.
So that's how we're going to roll this. We're at the Spillway Grill and Bar as usual here in Council Bluffs. We're going to start with something real quick. There's a missing child in Council Bluffs.
This was just brought to our attention.
She's been missing since the 21st of August. Her name is Charlize Rubik.
Charlie's Rubik.
I'll take a picture of this and we'll put it out on the page here, and as soon as we're done. So if you guys have seen her, there's a phone number on the bottom here. I don't know if you guys can read that far away. That's 402-306-0514, or contact the council.
They can see her picture. They can't see the number. There it is.
Is that it right there? Yeah. But yeah, you can Council Bluffs Police Department, all that fun stuff. She's been missing. If you guys see her, if you guys know where she might be at. I know a lot of the young kids watch this show. Call if you guys know any kind of information. Okay.
Yeah, and speaking as parents, she's just a child. So please, if you guys have any information, please let somebody know.
Yeah, definitely just be aware of your surroundings.
You want to take a picture of that and send it to me, I'll post it. Okay. So we got Viscerous in the house, the front man of Viscerous, right?
Hey!
So you guys have what you were telling me downstairs. You guys got a busy schedule coming up.
Oh, yeah.
So what's some other shows you guys going to be doing besides the Wire Pub show?
This Saturday, we're doing our second time for the KZUM benefit for the Lincoln radio show. There's going to be a lot of rock bands there. It's like I said, it's our second time this year doing it. It's going to Gray's Keg in Lincoln is where it's going to be.
Gray's Keg.
Yep, on the 4th. Yep. So it's going to be a lot of cool bands there. We got Embers Light. We got us. We got Till Hell. Hosting Monsters just dropped out due to schedule conflictions beyond their control. So John Cruz is trying to reach out.
That's the crazy thing about this time of the year. We were talking about this downstairs too. There's so much conflict of of schedules going on. People are getting double, triple booked out there.
Yeah. Well, because,
if you guys are promoters out there, make sure you're finding out before you start booking venues.
Well, because like I've said for a while now, is because COVID's calmed down, and then we kind of got out of an easy summer, like an actual summer. But now everybody's getting all stoked about fall coming out and all these bands coming, and sports and football and all that mess. And so, like, you guys are getting booked like crazy.
Speaking of fall, take your pumpkin spice bullshit and shove up your fucking ass.
Oh.
All right? Yes, I'm talking to you, Ken Woodruff. I already know who's going to say something. Take that shit, shove it up your ass. Because the only thing that's good at pumpkin is either pumpkin pie,
right,
or my grandma's pumpkin bars. If it's not those two things, I don't want to fucking even hear about it.
No, when you say your grandma's pumpkin bars, never mind. Anyway.
Yeah, my grandma's pumpkin bar is amazing. Ask AP. It's not my fault you don't hang out.
Hey, Lindsay. Thanks for tuning in, love.
But yeah, so you guys got to show the 4th.
Yeah, we got that on the 4th. So, and obviously we're going to be headlining the 18th show, which we had booked prior. When did we book that?
It's been a while ago.
So yeah, and so like we had planned another show before that. Yeah, it was supposed to be some type of a revenge show against another venue that we had playing. Got screwed over in town. Go figure. So we were going to plan on doing that. Well, I had booked it at Wired Pub, and I think it was within the week or two that Nathan was calling me up. He was like, "Hey, I got this thing going on with Magnum Pro and the suicide prevention walk. You want to reschedule?" I'm like, "Well, hold on. What's going on with that?" I'm like, "Well, maybe let me get you Raymond's information. You guys can talk about it." So then he hit me up and we talked about it. And I'm like, that sounds a lot more intriguing than what I had planned. So I'm like, what can we do to?
And it's crazy because I've been friends with him on Facebook for so long. I don't even.
I'm meeting so many Facebook friends this year.
It's crazy. People are out of the woodwork now.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm telling you guys, we have a solid lineup of this show, and we have independent guys. Like I said, we have some rock bands. We have Ricky Soblowski, who doesn't believe in social media. If you don't know who that is, you have to come check Ricky Soblowski out. Doing a solo gig. We got 2 comedians, Austin Anderson and Lovetti Vegas is going to be there, and you never know who else might show up. I've heard some people in the local.
We've had a lot of people pop in out of nowhere.
Yeah, there's some
we're just like, oh, hey,
this really is a show for everybody of every color and every
creed, everything.
Yeah. So
the main goal about this is we're all working together on this network of stuff, and I've tried to involve as many people as I can. Some people couldn't make it because there's a Four Winds show like right after that.
Yeah.
But some of those people that are playing the Four Winds show that's out there, so go buy your tickets for the Four Winds Festival. Zach Sorrell Headings DJing for us. He's going to be the Four Winds. There's people that are going to be in the house that couldn't play that are going to be up there supporting and doing this stuff with us too. So don't count your tickets before they hatch. So you don't know what's going to happen at Magnum Pro. And you don't know what's going to happen on stage. You might get a noise wave appearance.
Yeah.
Just saying. You might get some noise wave.
So, shit. For all we know, fucking Corey.
So
Corey from Slipknot will just toss in out of nowhere.
He might.
Bobo, what's up, mate?
So also we're going to talk about
Emily. How you doing, sweetie?
Stupid Buy of the Week this week since AP's not here. Bottles versus cans. When you go out to drink or you go out to get something to eat or whatever, do you like bottles more or do you like cans more? Or if you're at home in your backyard, do you want a bottle more or do you prefer can more? What do you prefer, bottle or can?
Probably majority of the time it's going to be bottle.
Is there a preference? The reason why or no?
Not necessarily. I think it just kind of depends on the mood and where I'm at, really. I mean, like if I'm trash beyond belief, I don't care what I'm drinking out of it. A can's more disposable, but if I'm wanting a little more taste, I think bottle kind of saves it a little better. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
It's funny you say that because I like bottles, but the problem with me is that bottles go down a lot faster with me.
Oh yeah.
They
probably because you can see what's going down.
It just disappears. But I like cans because they fit easier into my koozie. But bottles are also good because, like you said, you're so wasted to a certain extent. Well, at least if you get into something going on, you can break that bitch, and there you go.
Yeah.
Here's my problem with bottles, and this is the reason why I prefer cans over bottles. If you go to, say, you go to Lollapalooza or you go to some big venue, and they serve canned beers for a reason because they're bigger, they're lighter to carry around. And, cans get a little warmer sometimes if you drink them faster at venues, of course. Yeah. But there's just more alcohol volume in a can. Secondly, I think cans are easier, more like you said, to dispose of. If you're at a show, you can step on one. Yeah. You can't just step on a bottle. There's going to be broken glass everywhere.
Oh, that's just dangerous.
Well, I also think that the taste of beer coming out of a bottle tastes better than it does out of an aluminum can.
Yeah. JP says cans get colder. Well, I think it matters
Well,
where
and
you're at, though.
Brittany says can on certain things, bottles on others. Well, you got to be more specific than that.
I think a bottle of wine's cool, but I don't want a can of wine.
Right? Yeah.
You know?
Those actually exist too. I've sold those.
Yeah, they got the little shooter bottles. They got the cans. They got
Just drink a seltzer.
Yeah, just get Brittany, just buy your ass a box of wine.
Wine spritzer.
Yeah, get some of those seltzer things again or whatever. So the Super Fight of the Week this week, in honor of AP being out here, is cans versus bottles. We all know what he's drinking. He's drinking out of his cup because he drinks vodka Red Bull. So they're technically, I think,
Sugar-free
Red Bull.
Red
I think technically he's a can guy if he's drinking Red Bull.
What? Yeah.
But the bottle's vodka.
Yeah. Well, you know,
He's a 50-50 kind of guy like you.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
He's a happer.
But he's also lying down on his couch the whole time playing Fortnite. So where the hell is he going to go?
Does that make AP a bi drinker?
Ooh, you know what? I think you might have just invented a phrase.
A bi drinker. A bi drinker. If you're a mixed drinker out there, you're bi. Just saying. So we're going to dive into the bucket.
I think No Play just created a new phrase.
Danjo's in the house. We're going to let him go first. You can pick between the white or the black, and we'll get ready to rock and roll. Fancy box wine's the way to go. I believe that too, Gary. So you pick whatever color you want. Just grab on out of there. And remember, guys out there watching, if you want to send a question, we'rethewell@gmail.com. That's WERETHEWLL@gmail.com.
And we're always willing to, it could be anything you want to know. It could be something as stupid as boxers or briefs, or it can be like, Monkey, when was the last thing you had in your ass?
That before.
Man, I'm glad I grabbed this one. This is cool. It's super relevant, and it's like all over in Facebook, and it just won't stop. Fred T. Do you think Spencer Eldon has a right to sue over the artwork he was in for the Nevermind Nirvana album when he was an infant? He is now in his 30s.
So reiterate that so people can understand what he said. So that's Spencer from the Nevermind album when he was a toddler is the baby pictured
under the water,
the pool, naked, chasing the dollar, right?
Yep.
He's trying to sue right now.
For
damages, and he's in his 30s, so 30 years later.
Yep.
So you're the rocker of the group. What's your opinion on it? First, then we'll go to Monkey.
I think he got a new girlfriend and he ran out of money from Courtney. That's what I think.
I'm just like he was getting money from Courtney.
Maybe. Well, she owns all the rights and everything to.
What does it matter? She killed Kurt anyway.
Right. Well, that's a whole other thing. But with him recreating the image over the years and stuff like that, and then suing, it just doesn't really make any sense. Other than I need money.
Talk to your parents. They're the ones that approved that you would be under.
And that's the first thing I thought when I was like, your parents signed off on that. You're gonna lose that in court real quick, and you're gonna have to go sue your parents.
Yeah,
that's one thing, right? So the parents is one complete top-notch argument to the whole defense, right? Secondly, you've recreated this image so many damn times that you should feel like a fucking idiot, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
You're looking for some fucking limelight and some spotlight. Go create a fucking OnlyFans or TikTok or something. Do some stupid shit.
You've already been made famous by something that just happened. None of us even knew your name until you started doing this.
Go fight one of the Paul brothers or something.
To me, it sounds like that guy who tried to sue Burger King because he got fat.
Or spilling coffee on yourself in a drive-thru and stuff like that. That's your own fault for not grabbing the goddamn coffee.
Nobody would have known who you were until you just brought this out on your own on yourself. You brought it out on yourself.
What is the main concern or the argument with him is scarred from child pornography?
How can you can't remember that? I mean, you'd be able to see posters in people's walls and shit like that all over the place. But a lot of that stuff doesn't exist anymore anyway, so they've already taken that part of the image out.
Yeah.
You know what I
mean? Ironically, most of those albums are probably worth a shit ton of money right now.
He has recreated the pic. He's just too big of a fucking pussy to put his real dick out there so ladies can see it.
Maybe it's just creative expression because he's just going to be always chasing that dollar.
Yeah,
I don't know.
There's a lot of things behind that. I think
actually it's funny you say that because he's chasing the dollar now. He's chasing a shit ton of them because he can't find that other fucking dollar.
Yeah. What do you guys think out there? Do you think he has a right to sue over that? That'd be like the people of like any kind of spokesperson whatsoever. Let's use Tim Allen from Tool Time because
hey, what's up, Ratty?
Like, so if he did a show about tools and he really didn't like tools, but they use his image and likeness all the time, he's still getting royalties from it. He can't sue because he didn't like the brand or something happened on the show or whatever. There's just stupid stuff. Your parents signed a contract when you were an infant that you had no say-so over before the age of 18. You have zero legs to stand on. Not even your third one, because it wasn't that big in that picture.
Well, what about, there's that old school thing with Ellen Page, who's now called Elliot Page because she's transgender. He's transgender.
Right.
There was he did a video game where they did this.
I remember that game.
They kind of superimposed one of the scenes in the game where he's taking a shower and they showed him naked, and he threw a fit. And it was like, and it was digitally enhanced. It's like, why is that such a big deal? You know how many fake shots of you are out on the internet and you're pissed off about this one?
It's not your real naked body. I mean,
yeah, it's like, who cares?
Some of these people just are fucking looking for.
I can make a fake nude out of any of you out there.
That'd be like Monkey trying to sue me for making memes about it, thinking I'm Tom Jones for 2 fucking years.
Exactly.
I think William Dafoe is in that game too, or something.
I don't know. I never actually played the game. I only read the article. I only saw the article that he gave shit about. So
grab a question. We're over that fucking fake ass news story.
All right,
Fox News bullshit.
All right, let's go with the white. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Maxwell asks, first of all, you sound very rich just off that name.
Maxwell sounds like a rich name.
Yeah, you sound like you have a shit ton of money. We'd love a sponsor and an endorsement, for the record. If the band Kiss made a strand of weed, what would it be called? If a band Kiss made a strand of weed, what would it be called? AP,
so
no play.
Gene Simmons has COVID right now, so get well, Gene Simmons, because he has COVID. So if Kiss invented a strand of weed to sell, what would the strand be called?
I can't wait to see what Rowdy says on this. I know he's going to comment.
Dr. Love comes to mind.
I think just Star Child. I mean, just that enough.
Hard Luck Woman. No. What else? There's some good ones. God of Thunder.
Yeah.
There's the really cliche ones like Rock and Roll, or just simply, I know it's the same chorus, but All Night.
Yeah. What about? There's a fun one for Kiss. Beth. I mean, he wants to get laid by a Beth. Or laid by a Beth. I would name it that.
Fire.
Deuces. Because you're going to be deuces when you're smoking it. You know what I mean?
Oh, AP said he should recreate the pic. I don't know. Okay.
So
anyway.
If the band Kiss recreated a strand of weed, what about Love Gun? I mean, Love Gun would be all right.
Yeah. But,
oh, man, there's so many. God of Thunder is like the best one I could think of. God of Thunder is pretty.
Lizard Tongue.
Yeah.
I'm trying to picture something that has to do with Simmons.
Yeah. I'm thinking of song titles. I don't know. What do you guys think out there? If you guys know the band Kiss, what would be a good strand name for Kiss? We're probably giving them a fucking idea right now.
And if you don't know the band Kiss,
then we might have to know.
Heaven's on Fire.
Heaven's on Fire.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Strutter.
Yeah, Strutter.
I actually like that one.
You be strutting.
Because you could be strutting, or you could be like stumbling, and it could be like called strutting.
Strutter, Deuces. Those
Black Diamond. Man.
Oh,
there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Kiss has put a lot of albums out over the last 75,000 years.
Yeah.
They're
like the Rolling Stones, about as old as most stones on Earth.
Domino. No, Domino. Domino would be all right. Yeah. Yes. But I think these two are the better ones. Strutter and Deuces is so far the best ones. So if you guys got one out there that you guys like, if you think Kiss should name a strand of weed a certain name, what should that name be? I mean, it could be also called Kiss.
Well, I will guarantee you. I will guarantee you this much: if Kiss put out a strand of weed, regardless of what it was called, I guarantee it would be pretty fucking good.
Especially they made like a 4-pack. They had them all different colors, like by the faces and stuff.
Different flavors.
One tastes like cat shit. One tastes like demon spawn.
It's like the jelly bean challenge. It's like, which one do you want?
Hey, Timothy, that's a good question for you guys out there. Do you think females look at dudes and think like, "Damn, I'm gonna smash that"?
Oh yeah.
Females, here's the thing, fellas. If you don't know this by now, females, you won't argue this point. You are more nastier, more perverted, talking to your friends about some way weirder, dumb shit than us guys even talk about. They think guys talk about the most nastiest stuff, and we really don't. We really honestly don't.
No, we really don't.
Not like females do.
But the problem is that you may be smashing in your head, but at the very end, y'all are bitches. Because you will play basically the, hey, how you doing? You gonna buy me a drink? Cool. So here's the first 3 numbers of my phone number. Email me sometime.
Mm-hmm. So now there's
it's like,
there's the guy's perspective on chicks in yoga pants, and then there's the girl's perspective in guys in sweatpants. Mm-hmm. And I didn't really understand that a whole lot. And I never really owned a pair of sweatpants until like the last 2 years. I just didn't fuck with it. I just didn't care for it. And I'm like, what? I'm just like, what's the deal? Like, is my shit showing that much? Like, I just don't understand. And apparently it does. And I'm just like, all right. So like, I think when their girls are like looking at guys like that, because they're checking out the package, so they're gonna smash it. And then like if you're looking for looks and stuff like that, yeah.
Things is that the problem is with women. Yes, I am talking to you. Is that you build up this this aura around yourself where you're like, yeah, we're talking all this shit, and I kind of get where this guy's going. All right, let's see how this happens. And you're rubbing yourself like you have hand sanitizer on.
More like lotion.
And then you come up and you tease the fuck out of us. You walk up and you're like, hey, how you doing? No, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with my girl. I'll be right back in a minute. And then at the last moment, you're like, so what are you doing tomorrow? It's like, I wasn't waiting until tomorrow, you bitch.
You guys have been late in a couple of years. Here's the
That's
thing.
honest God truth.
Here's I'm the logical person of this group.
Okay, by all means,
I'm the logical person. This might be weird coming out of my mouth. The females, like I just said, you're totally worse than men are. Secondly, it's a cliche. It's a double standard that you put on men because you think men are chauvinist pigs and all this other stuff. I'm telling you, ladies, right now, I've heard ex-girlfriends talk. I've heard women in general in my life talk, girlfriend now talk, all that stuff to her friends. And believe me, I've heard the conversations coming from the other side of the phone. You all are sick. You all are demented. But us guys, the thing, us guys don't mind it. You girls mind it. You girls have to play that victim card.
There you go.
The guys don't play that victim card because the guys want some of that nastiness. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, just,
I think you hit the nail on the head right there, but yeah. So
yeah, but the second you find out that like me and no player, like, I don't know what you heard about. We've had this conversation a couple of times.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, these girls are just a double standard. Literally, a guy can't call rape like a girl can call rape, right?
No,
it's the same concept in my mind. It's the same concept.
With the way society is,
yeah,
it's a little harder argument.
So the girls will tell you they're not nasty like that, but I know they are. We all know you are. I've seen I used to my ex-wife and I used to have a house and we ran into a single female. I've ran into males and families. A single female is the most disgusting thing I've ever picked up after in my life.
I guess
hey, you and I both worked in bars. What is the worst bathroom to clean?
The women's.
Oh, I worked in just anywhere in general, and a women's bathroom is way worse to clean. Just because
now we're being sexist, fellas. We got to stop that.
Yeah, no.
But it's all true. It's all very true. So Danjo's back in the bucket once again. We're at the Spillway Grill and Bar.
All right.
We got Danjo from Viscerous, who's headlining our suicide prevention event on the 18th of September. The whole cast of characters are so fun people.
All kinds of crazy things going on that night.
$10 to get in, 21 and over.
I'm gonna pull a Step Brothers quote here. Is it Pam or Pam?
Might be one of the two.
Let me figure that's Pam. Besides clothes and toys, what are the most common things you find at a yard or garage sale? Clothes,
bowling balls.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that's frequent. Clothes and toys. You'll see furniture, quite a bit of it. I mean, lots of furniture.
Prams and baby clothes.
That's close to VCR tapes.
Oh God. Oh, VHSs or
they're everywhere.
Yeah. Dishes.
Toasters.
Oh yeah. Toasters. Yeah. I mean
the mixers or the blenders that's missing part of their pieces. You know, just stuff that's not put together. Surround boards, surround sound systems without all the speakers.
I still say prams and like not maybe baby clothes, but anything related to toddlers or babies.
Yeah, they try to get rid of their shit. It's the yard sale.
Yeah.
I think we can find pretty much anything. But an abundance of stuff. I think, honestly, I've seen a lot of bowling balls.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of VHS tapes.
I mean, just a lot of dressers, couches.
There is this.
Would you guys like to buy this dresser down in my bedroom? You can come check it out if you want. Because I'm not going to move it outside until somebody buys it.
Well, most of the time, anybody wants to get rid of a couch, just put it out in your curb.
You got to take it with you when you buy it. I don't got to be able to help.
But there's this place down. There's this place up the street where I used to work. That has they have consistent yard sales.
That's because that lady cleans out storage units.
Yeah, but one of the things that is so funny to me is that one of the things she has stranded to a tree are a bunch of Confederate and racist flags.
Right on 35th and 2nd Avenue.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, right by the ghetto.
Oh, God.
You're up the bucket, Mike. I mean, honestly, if you guys want to answer that question, we're on the book. What's the most strangest, fun things that you see abundance of at yard sales? I think you don't see too much stuff like weird shit.
We got a lot of people coming in. I'm watching. Nobody's responding though.
Hi,
what you guys have?
David's back.
Hey,
Jason, Blair. Jason at Verizon. This is a pretty long question for such a short one.
Oh,
ooh, that's deep.
This is a deep one. All right. Jesse writes in. What do you believe is the all caps greatest threat to mankind?
Greatest threat to
What do you believe is the greatest threat to mankind?
mankind?
The internet.
Women.
It's people.
Yeah.
It's people. We are our own demise.
It doesn't matter if you go to work,
Our
house,
kids.
I would say politicians, maybe. No matter what kind of country we live in.
I mean, wherever you want to spin it, it's people.
It's people. Nice question, though, Jesse.
We're all
I
destroying.
thought it was deep for a
We're
second
all
there.
destroying each other, you know. And bottom line is that you.
Let's go, Mark.
If we're gonna get into like stupid semantics, we've all seen the movies. You know, the technology and robots are gonna kill us all anyway. They're gonna just rule the planet.
Jason writes in. You ready for this one? This is a humdinger. Everyone collects something, right? What are you guys collecting at the moment?
What am I collecting?
Gas points. So when I leave the fuck out of Iowa in about a month.
Oh, it's
Spoiler alert.
It's probably
Oh, no. Yeah.
it's probably Batman memorabilia. Anything Batman.
My Casey's Rewards is like my favorite thing right now.
Well, for starters, my paycheck.
Yeah, I'm sure of that too.
Make sure it doesn't go to bills.
Yeah. Well, it will.
Right.
But,
Every time, right?
The other thing is my stones. I've been.
You collecting stones again?
Yeah, I've been. A lot more stones have called me, so I've been collecting more stones because Mob On's coming up. So.
I don't really collect anything anymore. I really don't have time to. In all honesty, I don't really have time to. I collect a lot of stickers right now for my chair for next year. When we do Suicide Prevention event next year, I got this chair at my house. I've been collecting stickers from all the shows that have been going on locally and nationally. They're all on it. I'm going to auction it off because there's bands that aren't even together anymore that's on there.
Well, I think besides like flyers or band memorabilia, it's like I said, it's just like that Batman crap that I freaking have an obsession over. There's my bat tattoo.
Oh, dude, no. Actually, funny you say that because when COVID started, my mother made me too. I'm a wicked comic book nerd.
Right.
You all know that.
Right.
Flash is my favorite DC.
Oh man, that movie coming up though.
I know. I'm so excited.
God, Keaton's coming back.
I can't wait to see who plays Reverse Flash.
Is he confirmed for that? Or
there's nobody confirmed. I think that Ezra is gonna. They said that he might play a version of himself as Reverse Flash, but that's not confirmed. I can't wait. If they have a thon, I can't wait. I am so excited. Anyway, that notwithstanding, my Marvel go-to is Spider-Man. And my mother, wait, hold up.
So hey, by the way, Gary said hi to you from Gary and Amanda.
What's up, motherfuckers?
By the way, we got Danjo in the house from Viscerous, who's going to have a show on September 4th down on Saturday in Lincoln. Grace Keg, right? Grace Keg.
Yep.
A bunch of bands down there. Go down and support. It's going to be a nice little benefit show down there, too.
There was one other show that got added this month that I didn't get time to say on.
We'll say it after he gets to tell the whole story.
Danjo, this is what my mother made me. She made me this when COVID first started. That's my math.
Whoa.
Isn't that wicked?
Dude, it's like movie quality.
Yeah. It's triple lined with this with a screen in front of it. Totally. Here. Hang on.
Oh, it's reversible.
Yeah, it is. Check it out. Check it out. Here we go.
He finally shut up, people.
Like you have a fucking lot of room to talk.
Why are you talking like Bane right now? You got some ice in your veins there, buddy? What are you going on?
Did you say Bane?
I was born in the dark.
Thank you. Thanks, Danjo.
Right, Evil Shadows will be there too on the 18th.
That's pretty wicked, isn't it?
Hell yeah.
My mom made that for me.
So we got something else you said the other one too?
No, I just booked it through Blackheart Bookings event. It's going to be on the 14th, the week of that show.
Okay.
We are opening up for Scattered Guts from Mesa, Arizona. So that's going to be pretty tight. That's going to be at Dr. Jack's.
Dr. Jack's.
Yep.
See, I want to go to a show. Is it going to be outside at Dr. Jack's?
I think no, it's indoors.
Indoor. I want to do something outside of Dr. Jack's. I think it'd be
their outdoor events phenomenal.
Yeah, I would love to do something outside. Like I want to do like a punk rock show there.
Dude, and it happens all the time. You must have missed the punk rock barbecue they just had.
Okay, let me tell you a little story about me, Dave. I'm the only one with the car in the group. I'm the only one with the license, and I'm the one that goes to all these shows. Literally, I'm the only one usually off on the weekends.
Yeah, and if I have the one time that I can, he's like, "I'm gonna come get you." I'm like, "I'm tired." He's like, "No,
it's a little weird because it's gonna be on a Tuesday that week." So I'm playing a lot of firsts this year. I just played at Duffy's not too long ago on a Sunday. We kicked that fucking show's ass. It was phenomenal. First time there, everything. Nirvana played there back in '89. Great sound. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that. yeah, come on out. We're going to be, Molten's going to be there. Wildra's going to be there. We're going to be there. Come out, support, come thrash with us.
And, here at the Well, we support everything. So make sure you go out and support your local metal shows, go out and support your local rock shows. You got all these guys that do these things, and you go support you guys. Get your tickets, buy their merch. Even if it's a sticker, $5 is $5, $3 is $3. Even if I collect koozies. I guess I collect koozies. I get a lot of koozies lately.
Yeah, you give me a couple.
I get koozies all the time, so I guess I'm collecting koozies.
Koozies, t-shirts.
Where can they find this? You guys have any music out?
Yes, we do. We got 3 singles out on. They're available on YouTube and Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation.
Yep. Yep. That's what we got going on so far. We all recorded at Anytime Studios in Plattsmouth from Doug Decker. Doug Decker himself, the man. So
there's a lot of cool things happening in Plattsmouth lately. Like there's a lot of things coming out of Plattsmouth. That's where Hellfire Entertainment. That's where they're based out of.
Yeah.
Plattsmouth.
Yeah.
So, then there's a huge festival next year in August 2022. Slaughterfest is going down in Plattsmouth.
Oh, cool. And that makes sense because you got the bands Orpheus and Carnographer and all those guys from there and stuff like that. It's just like
huge festival we're
crazy
going to be part of next year. There's going to be 2 stages and a whole bunch of Comic-Con type stuff going on. So
that's cool.
There'll be more information coming out.
Oh yeah,
there'll be some cool stuff coming out from Hellfire Entertainment and Hellfire TV coming out about that too. Let's recap that Super Fight of the Week real quick here. Out there, guys, we have this very important question. When you're out drinking, or if you're at home in your backyard or somewhere doing whatever, when you have a drink, do you want a bottle or do you want a can?
It doesn't even have to be just alcohol.
Yeah, it could be
like with your soda, bottle, can.
Ken, thanks for joining, Ken. You're late, asshole.
See? All right, there we go. Danjo, I just triggered something in this.
Yeah, well, because you're talking about soda and stuff. Dude, I prefer canned soda, man. I don't know what it is. Like a bottle
I actually prefer canned soda too. I don't know what it is.
That's
I think
crazy.
what the thing is with bottled soda is just that it
goes flatter faster.
Well, it not only goes because that with the neck in it, it gets so damn carbonated. The first drink you take, you're like,
I think it matters if it's dark pop or not, though, too, on that a little bit.
Oh, pop?
Mm-hmm.
You say pop?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
soda,
pop, wherever. That's where you're living at. That was supposed to be with the Stupid Fights of the Week this week. Was supposed to be soda versus pop. That's coming in a couple weeks. So
we'll leave that one for a while.
Right.
We'll leave that for a minute. It's on the back burner. All right, so let's go back to the buckets real quick. We got another.
Okay.
Ken, we talked about pumpkin spice. Shut the fuck up. All right.
It's root beer. Root beer's
always better in the bottle, unless you're getting fountain. Fountain root beer is better than bottle root beer.
You put ice cream into it. Then duh.
Yeah, you want a root beer float? I mean,
I'm super picky about my fucking root beer though.
Yeah, so. it's gotta be.
I'm only in
old school, like IBC stuff.
You're bars?
Yeah, I'm bars.
I'm only in W.
See, when I was growing up, I went to Bubs a lot down the south end, and they had bottles from all Goody Pops. Remember the old school Goody Pops? They had that kind of stuff, and I used to get the root beer of that. That was my favorite growing up. So
I still remember as a kid, we still had those glass Coke bottles.
Yeah,
we have those evidently from what Ashley told me down in Mexico.
The Jones sodas. They still make the Jones sodas, I think, in the glass.
Yeah, there's a ton of glass sodas down the old market, like 5 different places. If you're
those don't they? Didn't I think I read one time that in Mexico they still have that like those old school 50 gas station pumps where you would go up with the bottle and it had a bottle opener on the pump.
It's like a third world country.
Yeah, well, and they had the bottle opener on the pump.
Give me a Coke bottle from Mexico that's straight up glass and
so much sugar, it's actual pure cocaine sugar in it.
Yeah. Well,
shit.
Who cares what's in it? We're coming back this way anyway.
Have you guys watched the Vacations Friends movie yet with John Cena and whatchamacallit on Hulu yet?
No.
I'll send you the link. You got to watch it. There's a part in there when they meet this couple that's fucked their vacation up. They offer them margaritas because these two like plain people that are kind of just have down luck. It wasn't salt, it was cocaine. Just fucking set their whole week off. Like it was just like one of those things. So yeah, it wasn't salty, that's for sure.
Rowdy, I hope you're watching this one, mate.
He likes his pumpkin spice in an IV. Right. Jeez. All right, you're back up in the bucket.
All right. What we got going on here? Wow, that's long. Marley. When I was on vacation, I met a couple that had gastric bypass surgery, but their 2 kids were very large. The mom was body shaming the daughter. How is that fair? It's her and her dad's fault. Wait,
read.
So pretty much as she's saying, she went on vacation. She met a couple that had gastric bypass surgery. Their kids are still very large, teenagers or whatever. And the mom was body shaming the daughter for being chubby, but they had the surgery and it's their fault their kids are like that. What's our opinions on it?
Well, first of all, you had the surgery.
Right.
So what did you expect? That when you gave birth to these kids, they were going to have the same surgery?
Like genetically, they're not going to be ate up as you. I don't get how this lady.
That's to me. That's basically
kids. So you're providing their diet.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going to get into dramatic semantics here, that's basically saying to me, you know, I was born a woman, but I turned into a man. So how come my kids are women?
Kind of the same thing, a little bit, I guess. But I think what she's saying,
like I did something to myself to change who I am. Well, why would you expect that the kids,
especially kids,
the kids are going to have the same
makeup or whatever
procedure that you just had just because it came out of you?
A concern about diet and weight is one thing, but if you're going like straight up body shaming, you can go fuck yourself. Like,
how can your kids are literally a spitting image of you, unless they're not your kids. You know, like let's say somebody has kids, but from previous marriage, and they're large because of dad or because of mom, but that was their mom and dad, and then just the boy and the girl, but she's body shaming the daughter. That's just your insecurities of you getting your gastric bypass surgery. I've dated a couple people that's had the gastric bypass surgery, and they walk by mirrors and they look at themselves completely different. You don't understand the psychological part of some of these people that get that. They have support groups for it for the rest of your life because you literally took a piece of you and threw it away.
Yeah. So, if you shave your head or cut off your hand or whatever, you expect your kids to have the exact same thing when they were born.
Well, also when you have,
I'm being generalistic, but
when you have that type of surgery, you can go back to your old ways.
Yeah, it's not like having your tooth side,
you know.
Well, actually, that can be reversed too.
Some people can't go back to that way because their stomach's so small after they get cut and all that fun stuff. My point is, you cannot do that to your kids because you're the one that made the option yourself to get the surgeries done.
Yeah.
What, do you got money saved up instead of their college fund? You're going to get them a gastric bypass surgery fund?
Yeah, in my opinion, body shaming is just
go fuck yourself, whoever that is.
Let the kids be who they want to be. Make it their decision, not yours.
Yeah, and you made it that way, you fucking asshole.
Yeah,
yeah.
It had nothing to do with the surgery you had. It had to do with the fact that you were.
We can talk shit to these people. We don't even know who the fuck they are. Just the girl that wrote the question. Sorry, we're not talking to you specifically. We're talking about what you said.
Yes.
You can tell those people to go fuck themselves. I got their fucking address for Christmas cards. Send them the link to the video.
That being said, wait for our Christmas card this year.
Yeah, whatever.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Devin writes in, do you ever see someone broke down on the side of the road and think I should stop or go? That was a question. Should I stop or go? Have you ever helped someone? My wife hates it when I stop all the time. Okay, right there.
So his wife hates it that he helps people on the side of the road.
Yeah. Well, okay, here's the deal. Your wife's a bitch. Because what if she was stranded on the side of the road and maybe that's how you guys met?
I've been stranded on the side of the road. I've helped people on the side of the road, you know, and you're not obligated to help anybody on the side of the road by any means, depending on
what her husband's a mechanic by nature. That's what he does for a job.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Right. You know, and with how Midwesterners, or at least how in Nebraska, how I've experienced it, whenever that sort of thing happens, somebody's going to fucking help you every single time.
Here's what it is. I know what the answer to this is. Maybe the people broke down, because I'm an asshole because I drive all day. Maybe the people that broke down should have fucking got their extended car warranties. That fucking problem wouldn't have happened. Just saying.
We were trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Well, if you want to answer your fucking call about this, then this would.
No, but all seriously, it just matters. Like, there's some situations where people have been raped, killed, or whatever.
Sure.
You just use your best judgment.
Yeah.
If there's a fucking 75-year-old lady out there, I'm gonna stop and help. I help her. My work truck, I help people all the time.
I remember
that's because they're my fucking way. I want to continue to work.
I remember when I was in college, we were when I was living in Northeast Iowa, we were going down I-35, and somebody's car was winter, and they were plowed into a ditch. And I had this little Podunk 94 Honda, but I had a trail hitch on the back of it, and I had a rope. So I was like, and it was a beautiful woman, didn't get laid, damn.
Of course.
But pulled her car right out of the snow. I mean, you know, there's
circumstances where you can.
I think one of the coolest things I've ever experienced when I've helped somebody in a car situation, it was like right there in Saddle Creek by that Mega Saver, what have you. They were in the turning lane or whatever, and their car was emergency lights or whatever. I'm like behind them, so it's like I'm trying to turn and stuff. I'm like, well, they're not moving. I gotta move. So it's like I have my buddy with me. I'm like, let's just fucking push these people out of the way. And like without a doubt, once we did that, there was like
10 people to help you.
Yeah, just right behind us, pushing this car up into the gas station. And I'm like,
it's how the world works. I mean, humans are going to destroy, but also humans can make it go around.
Yeah.
We kind of talked about it a second ago. But there is circumstances, like I said, that you got to kind of watch it. Especially teenage kids, be careful. If you're broke down the interstate, don't get out on the interstate side. Try changing your fucking tire. That kind of stupid shit.
For the love of shit, don't think because you have a 4-wheel drive vehicle, you can drive in the snow and ice whenever you bloody well feel like it.
Not lately.
All 4 of those fucking tires are going to spin. Anybody of you who thinks that you have a 4-wheel drive vehicle, I'm never going to apologize for saying this. Y'all are stupid.
And most people are getting comments right now as if they have kids. But I've also seen some horror stories where people have used their kids as pawns to murder, rape, like literally just take everything from people too. So you got to be cautious still.
Yeah.
Just always write down the license plate number before you help them.
Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah.
It's a good tool to use.
Might as well get their insurance too.
You guys want to hear the topic number 2 of the week?
What do we got?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it's my turn. It's my turn to go. So we have to go one more time, right?
Oh yeah.
Did you go?
I just went.
Okay,
I just read the question.
Then we'll do the next topic because I like this one because it's kind of helps out a lot with you guys out there. All right. This round is brought to you by Monica. Not my old car, Monica. Not Monica, but Monica. What celebrities would you like to see attempt the milk crate challenge? That would they fail or achieve? What celebrity would you like to see do the milk crate challenge?
That has got to be one of the most random questions we've ever had.
You guys have seen the milk crate challenge out there on the internet where these people are falling face first. Emergency rooms are all packed. People's arms broken.
I want to see Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy, you think he'd
I think he would kick that thing's ass.
I think a lot of pro wrestlers would probably win it, unless they're like 500 pounds. Because like people like Kofi Kingston would probably win it, that kind of stuff too. AJ Styles would probably go right.
One of those things like since that whole thing's been going on, I've never seen anybody like once they got to the top, I've never seen them like try to spin around and go backwards. And I wonder if that would be like
there you go, TikTok
the trick. Like
maybe because your momentum's not your body's
right.
It's kind of like I get it. It's kind of like going down a ladder.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
I kind of feel like if you're doing so well going up that way, well, like face the direction going down that way. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to try it.
I don't know why. But the name that comes into my head because you're talking about size, I kind of want to see Kevin Hart do it.
I was just gonna say.
but he probably failed though.
Well, another
he's
thing,
hockey. He would probably fail.
Is I kind of want to see him fail because he's such a tiny.
Well, another thing is I never seen anybody like go on all fours up it.
Yeah,
Is there a rule to this shit? Like, can you go on all fours? Like, I don't know.
Stipulations or not.
Justin Sullivan said
I love that you thought you were thinking along same lines.
Somebody said Justin wants to see Joe Biden do it.
Joe.
You don't even know what fucking planet he's on.
Country, like no planet. And then Ric Flair would have a heart attack probably doing it.
Leave him alone. Leave Ric Flair alone.
I'd like to see somebody like Ellen DeGeneres, Jimmy Fallon do it. I'd like to see somebody's talk show host come out and do it for like a charity and see if he can do it.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Are you talking about like the ice bucket challenge?
Ken says Kevin Hart would slip through the holes because he's so small.
I think Gilbert Gottfried would be fucking hilarious.
What about Danny DeVito?
Okay, we're gonna go down that route. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Michael J. Fox is
yo, my camera on my back.
I knew you were gonna say it.
I was waiting for
No, Michael J. Fox is my favorite actor ever, my fucking hero. I knew he was gonna say that.
It's gonna happen though. He walks out those spaces, they're gonna start shaking, and you can make.
Hey, you know what? The Flash can vibrate through objects. I'll bet at this point Michael J. Fox can too.
Oh shit!
He could probably, as fast as he's moving, he could probably phase through shit. No wonder we don't see him anymore.
Right. Damn.
I doubt you're watching Michael Fox, but I love your face.
What about like some athletes like skateboarders or something like that? Do you think they can make it up and over? Because they got to have good balance. I'm thinking
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm talking like no.
I don't even think Tony Hawk would be able to do it.
No, I think maybe some of the smaller ones, like maybe a gymnast or something like that, might do it. But you got these people out there that are trying to make you go good 40. These overweight Midwestern 5-toothed women trying to go up it, and they're always cracking their skulls. And I see one really cool one though. I did see one guy reading a book. He wasn't paying attention to the crates. He was reading the book, went up all the way over, didn't stop, just kind of stopped at the top of it, spun around for a second, walked right back down. Read the book, didn't even look down one time. I think it's mind over matter.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So it's kind of like the walk it backwards thing.
What about Warwick Davis? You guys know who that is? Warwick Davis is that English little person who played Willow
But
he played. He was also in the Harry Potter series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he is the founder of like this big company in England that and America that helps little people get into movie business and
see AP
show business. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck everybody else. I want to see AP do it.
If AP does it, I'll shave my face and my beard if you can make it over it.
If AP does it, I'll do.
We'll do a double body wax.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We will. I will.
We will get pictures of AP's face on our dicks. So
for real.
No, for real.
AP, if you do it, for real, hairless, straight out.
Ash will kill me. His dad will kill him.
Let's just throw everybody from Jackass in there. Only has to be more extreme, obviously.
What? Are two of them dead?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, one.
Two of the Jackass cast members. I think two of them are dead.
All right, so topic number 2 of the week. We said talk about death and horrific stuff that we want to see happen.
Why not?
People. Paul Walker.
We're at 10.
We're 10. All right, we're fine. All right, so this part right here, we want you guys to help us out. We need to know what's on your guys' mind out there because we couldn't come up with a second topic. So what should we talk about for the next 5 minutes?
Bring something up.
Bring something, anything you want up. Let's bring up a topic. No,
absolutely,
not pumpkin spice.
Yeah,
and something legit. What do you guys want to talk about right now? We're gonna go back in the bucket round one more round, and then AP says never. We're going back in the bucket real quick one more round, and then we'll come back to that. So make sure you guys are talking about it right here. We're going to read the feed here in a second. So you're up in the bucket again, Danjo.
Woodruff says, put pumpkin spice and fireball on the line, LOL. Well, you heard us, right?
Anyway. What you do with AP is you put a bunch of needles behind it, put a bunch of Coke on the other end of it, and a bottle of vodka and a case of Red Bull. He'll go up and over it.
So Maggie, if I built the perfect trap, what 2 things need to be in it for me to capture you?
She needs to build a perfect trap to capture each of us.
Catch her. So she wants
2 items to put in a trap.
2 items to put into a trap to catch her, one of us.
Each of us has to give up 2 items.
Oh,
capture.
Okay. So she wants to catch you. She wants to catch me. She wants to catch Danjo.
Okay, Danjo.
We already gave APs away. It's fireball and cocaine.
Oh, Danjo.
Just throw in a bunch of LTD ESP guitars or anything Lincoln Town Car or Continental, and I'm probably gonna go for it.
I would say stuff. I would say like a lifetime supply of like a nice buffet on like a huge nice buffet, and probably Bush Light. I don't know.
Bush.
Since Bush Light.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to
virgin
Bush. I need something to drink.
I
need something to drink while I'm eating all that food.
Then they should have bought you something more expensive.
Yeah.
Shit.
Give me some Coronas.
Give me some Coronas, man.
Shit.
No, actually, that we just give me like I don't know, put some cash down because I'm always gonna use money to buy shit all the time. And 2,
cool.
Give me my retirement papers.
Well, you don't know if it's gonna be one of those. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it's gonna get the hose again. Capture.
It doesn't matter. If I'm retired and I got food, I'm good.
Put the fucking lotion in the basket.
Don't forget, guys. I want you guys to come up so that we want to hear what you guys want to talk about. So go ahead. 2 things for you, Monkey.
2 things for
penis and pussy.
All right, fair enough.
Well, I love that I'm being answered for.
I mean, that's what you should be wanting. You've been late so long. Go ahead.
I love how you're trying to help me out when all you do is just degrade me. You're not actually. You are the shittiest wingman on the fucking planet.
I am.
You are the shittiest wingman
but you had
ever.
so much fun, though.
Oh, no, you had fun. You had a lot of fun. Even when I was about to get the shit kicked out of me by a 6'5", 280-pound bastard who thought I was hitting on his wife.
Well, maybe you should put more gay on her.
All I did was mark her hand like you told me to, saying, hey, you're pretty.
I know, but you didn't do it the gay way. You did it the straight way. You had to do it the gay way to get in there. It's like a gateway drug. You should do it the gay way, and then come out at the very end of it and be like, hey, by the way, I'm bi.
I think you're stupider at this. I think you're stupider at this than you think you are.
I am very stupid.
Dear Lord.
But 2 things that they can catch you, man.
2 things that they can catch me. Okay, 2 things they can catch me with. All right. Number 1, big purple crystal. Big purple crystal. Number 2, number 2, probably a black necklace. I have my reasons.
So it's not pearl, it's black.
No, just straight black, like black onyx. I have my reasons.
It says a big purple dildo with lube. Since you guys don't want to talk about anything out there, we gave you guys a chance. We got one more round of the buckets. We're going to go back to Danjo, and we're going to get out of here real quick. Okay. So one more round of the buckets. Don't forget, we're at the Spillway this September 18th. We had the walk of Out of Darkness over in Omaha. We have Magna Pro Wrestling. If you go to Magna Pro and you come to the Wired Show afterwards, you get $5 off the door. And the Wired Show is 21 and over. Everything else is all ages. Plus, the wrestlers from Magna Pro will be at the Wired Pro show afterwards.
Yeah. And don't forget, guys, that for the AFSP walk, you can sign up online. You don't have to, or you can be there in person and sign up. It doesn't cost you a thing. You know, and what? Oh, Jesus. Rowdy, for real. Anyway, it doesn't cost you a thing. Totally free. It's you can go in there, sign up of your own accord, or you can join any
We'll be walking.
group.
You come find us. We'll walk with you.
Yeah, we'll walk with you. Come find us. We're not that hard to find, believe me. And it'd be great if you guys could come out. September 18th. It'll be in the morning over at the Lewis and Clark landing. Oh, it's not anymore?
No, we changed the location with Filling, I believe, where's that?
Oh, okay.
You can follow the link inside the page. I believe it's just.
Well, all the same. You know, you guys can sign up there, or you can sign up online. But if you guys could be there, that'd be fabulous. This obviously, you guys have known us for a long time. This is a very, very big thing that we care about. You all know why. So, Hi,
Amy. How are you? You ready for your last question? Dive back in that bucket one more time.
All right. Is it me?
Yep.
Yes, why not?
Right.
You're the guest today. Nope, that one's empty.
It is.
Is just this one left?
There's just one more.
That was it. Wait.
One more question. Let's do the last one of that. All right.
Okay. Elliot asks, with so much construction going on in the area, what's some of your biggest pet peeves?
The construction.
I mean, I think some of my biggest pet peeves. There's a lot. I mean, honestly, there's a lot.
Scratch our beards here.
It's hard
Right.
because it's being pissed off and angry, and there's a pet peeve.
I think there's things I'm pissed off about the construction shit going on itself. There's things I'm pissed off about the people driving in the construction. That makes shit just hell on earth.
I have a pet peeve. One of my biggest pet peeves though is when these construction, the city of Omaha, when they're doing this stuff, they don't take their signs down. The stuff is not closed.
Yeah.
Because when I drive for work, I'll drive down certain streets that's no through road, but I come out the other end of earlier that day and there's nothing there. That kind of stuff is one of my pet peeves. They should pick up their shit because people get confused, especially elderly. You know, they can't drive, and women in Nebraska, Chinese people, whatever. You know, Nebraska, they can't drive that well.
This is a racism. He's being dead honest.
I watch it all day long. No, but that's one of my pet peeves. And then sitting with your turning signal in the wrong lane because you think that's a turning lane at that point, but it's really not because you didn't veer all the way to the left where you're supposed to go. That kind of stuff. Just use your signals.
You know, they got that thing going on like on the way to West, wherever the fuck, where it like merges down to like 3 fucking lanes or whatever the fuck. And we've known this shit for like months, and people are still fucking confused about that because they're all working on that.
Right
yeah. You know, it's just like, I don't know. I just like, I think if people are like less concentrated on fucking beating this, like the traffic and being more aware of their surroundings and stuff like that, then they get to make the construction aspect a little more fucking.
Rubberneckers are really bad right now because the rubberneckers are what causing most of the accidents out there. Yeah. They're looking at the accident, or somebody pulled over by a state trooper. That state trooper, that truck, everybody that state trooper truck's going to be on I-80 and 29 right there all the fucking time. They know it's going to be there.
And
it's pulled over people all day long.
And I think when it comes to Omaha shit, they start their construction projects way too fucking late. Like, remember last year when we were all in fucking quarantine and all that shit, and the gas prices were fucking just low as tits. So, like, well, grandma tits anyway.
Yeah.
So like,
there's the image.
But anyway, so like, they started even like then construction projects super fucking late, and I'm just like, what the fuck is it taking you guys so long to like decide on doing shit way fucking sooner during the summer? Instead of leading it all the way out to fucking fall and all that other crap, you know, it's just
what's
like
going to happen is it's going to sit there all over through fall in the wintertime. And the people are perfect examples. It's 168th between Pacific and Center right now. Stuff's been closed down for so long. And it's like literally shit took like 3 months max to do what they were doing there.
Yeah.
They're laying fiber optic. I got it. And I work over by Werner and they just got to redo the whole Loves and all that stuff over there. That took them 2 months to get all that shit done. You know what I mean? They got all that stuff done.
Yeah.
My biggest pet peeve is city workers thinking they're so fucking entitled that they just meander in the road and just like stand there when it's clear for you to go, and they're just 2 of them are just standing there just shooting the shit. And it's like, get the fuck out of the way. I don't give a rat's ass you have a neon jacket on. I still got to get to work.
That's what if you hit them hard enough, you get blood points.
Yeah, well.
And then a lot of money you got to owe.
Yeah, and then they get one hell of a settlement too.
Right.
But it's not. But it's not bus to it.
But it's not just the city workers.
It's city on city crime.
No. What the other thing I hate is people who don't have. I hate this period. It doesn't matter if it's construction or not. People that don't have the endurance to walk another 20 feet to go to a guided crosswalk, and they got to run across the street.
That's really bad in Benson.
Oh,
Benson, everybody, you don't talk about.
They just run across the street, and they're hopping. They're hopping over K-rails, and like ducking over tape. It's like there's a fucking crosswalk.
Yeah,
20 feet from you.
Yeah,
there's a fucking crosswalk, guided crosswalk, 20 feet from you.
This is coming with a guy that doesn't drive, so fucking learn how to fucking do your shit, people.
I don't like getting hit.
Here's your question. You're getting upset about it.
Yeah.
That was longer than my rant. I drive.
This is a good one. Well, first of all, Anderson. I like that name.
Anderson?
Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson. Asks, what improved your quality of life that you wish you had done sooner?
Oh, see, that's a hard question.
Yeah. See, that's an intense one.
What has improved my life, but I think I should have done sooner?
Yeah. What has improved quality of your life, or your life, basically, that you wish you had done sooner?
Quit DJing. Honestly, being like doing that stuff, bar stuff, I would have quit that a long time ago. My life would have been a lot better. I've been more focused. I would have had a better paying job.
Danjo, what about you, mate? Because I'm still thinking.
I don't know. It's a really hard one because it's like I feel like if the things I didn't experience at the time and like dealt with that stuff, I wouldn't have learned those fucking lessons. So I like appreciate those like fuck ups or mistakes that I did or whatever the fuck I went through even more.
AP says smoke pot.
Wow.
What you should have started sooner?
That's what he said.
I mean, if I did start that shit sooner, I probably wouldn't have been as stressed. Maybe, I don't know, I might have been more broke all the time. I don't really fucking know, but quality of life. I think my gut reaction to that is probably have broken up with my kid's mom sooner.
That happens though too, because people stick together for kids for so long. My ex Julia and her husband, I don't think they're still married or not, but they stick together for their kids, and that was just a huge fucking nightmare.
Yeah. I think if I realized that what I was getting into sooner, or just made the decision.
I wish some of my friends would get off their fucking ass. That would make my life a lot easier.
Oh my goodness, who can we possibly be?
It's not just some of my friends. I didn't say one particular friend like AP. I said some of my friends.
I didn't say shit.
And and go for a walk. Lighten up a little bit.
I wish I had come out sooner. But at the time, I mean, this was in the late 90s, early 2000s, and as bisexual man, we had the worst double standard ever. I grew up thinking that as a man, you're either gay or you're straight. So I was confused to all hell. So I wish that I would have come out sooner.
That's fair.
Pretty legit. One last thing, getting back to Viscerous here. You got a show on the 4th coming up on Saturday the 4th, right?
Yep.
Lincoln.
Yep.
Down at Grace Keg.
Grace Keg.
Very tongue twister. I
think the event starts to be like 1 or 12 to 1.
And it's a benefit, right? How much did it get in? Do you know?
Well, it's $10 at the door, and you can also buy a shirt that he has like various sizes available for $20, and it gets you in the event either way. But if you just want the shirt to get in, that's cool. If you just want to pay to get in, that's even cooler. So
like, you got a show coming up on the 14th.
14th, yep, at Dr. Jack's. Yep, that'll be at like 7:30.
Okay, and then you got the show on the 18th with
the
all of us.
Yep. And
you guys can find their music on YouTube and what was it, Lauren?
And Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation.
Yep.
All right. One quick thing, we're gonna go with the missing child one more time. This is, what was her name again? I'm sorry, Charlie. Charlie's been missing since the 24th. If you guys have seen her, please contact the number on the bottom of that. I'm gonna send a picture out in a little bit once we get all finished up. And also, it's Suicide Prevention Month. I'm usually by it.
And I mean, it's early, and I will remind you guys this again on September 11th.
Yeah,
every year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's that's the night when you want to light a candle in your window.
We'll remind you next week. It's the 8th next week.
We will.
So we're gonna move away, and then we will get out of here. You guys would just get up at the same time. You want Val? Your mom didn't say Dazzle today, did she?
All right. No.
She
Oh
did?
no, she did. No, she did. Actually, my mother didn't just say dazzle him. Rowdy Jesus said dazzle him.
Rowdy's crazy.
So you guys have a great night. We'll see you next week. Hopefully Rowdy will be with us. Danjo, it's been a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Cheers, mate.
Hell yeah, buddy.
When I'm screaming, fuck you. Middle finger in the air, and all I wanted to hear was you screaming, fuck you too. I'm running this stratosphere in a brand new atmosphere. I wanna go and shoot to the campus clear, cause I never thought I would've made it out of here alive. From the land where the people put the evil of night rise. You'll never see an equal to my kind, so blind to anything to line the lights and mind is right now. Looking for another mind to fight foul, bringing everything that you can bring down on the ground like 150 pounds of C4, looking for keyboard thugs. Well, I'ma need more slugs, cause I wanna see more blood. You ain't never seen gold like us. They don't wanna make them any more like us. Put them on tour with the paint on them, but anybody can know your little lane song. Fuck right, I'ma stay wrong. Black out with a ray gun, looking for anybody to make up. Motherfuckers really need to wake up. There's nothing really you can say. It's never gonna change my mind. I'm on some fuck that shit today. Fuck it, I don't care. Middle fingers in the air. Only careless up in here. Only careless up in here. Fuck it, I don't care. Middle fingers in the air. Only careless up in here. Only careless up in here.
Fuck that! I said fuck this shit. I was born a son of a bitch and always talk a whole gang of shit. Even know that I wouldn't work fit. Now till I became a bastard. Whole world revel in the wake of my dad. Just asked I had to talk to a pastor. Told me sit